Oh, hi. Hi there. My name is Glenn, and I'm a recovered alcoholic. Water. Welcome to my channel, Aware and Convinced. This is video number 1, and I'm really excited you're here. And they said starting a YouTube channel was easy. Sometimes I think my brain is going to explode. There's so much I have to share. But first, I am going to take the next few minutes and tell you a little bit about myself, my sobriety, and how I got here, and what this channel's all about. I've been sober now over 5,000 days, almost 14 years as of this recording. How did I do it? One day at a time, sometimes 1 hour at a time, and a lot of help. No, I didn't get sober the first time around. Not me. Oh, no. I'm stubborn, and it cost me so many lost opportunities. As of this recording, I've been retired about a year. And as it turns out, I'm not the retirement type. I don't fish. I don't play golf. I'm way too young to retire. I come from a mixed career of radio and entertainment, but that didn't work out so well. And I'll bet you can guess why. That's right, my addiction to alcohol, always seemed to get in the way of my own success. But now times have changed. I am a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I am a miracle. But let me be clear. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a pastor. But I am a Christian, and I'm a recovered alcoholic. I'm just a guy that abused alcohol for 40 years while it abused me. And I finally found a way out, and I want to share that way out with you. I think it's important that you should know more about me and how this channel came about. Believe it or not, it took a life-changing event and a year for this channel to happen. Exactly 1 year ago, there was an event in my life that rocked me to my core. My faith was totally broken, and that event impacted my life forever. And it's the reason I started this channel. I'll tell you what happened in just a couple of minutes, but before I do, you should know that we're going on a journey. In my next video, I'm going to tell you the secret that got me sober and kept me sober, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. I'm not going to lecture you about a biopsychological situation whereby an individual's functionality is dependent on the necessitated reconsumption of a psychoactive substance. Thank you, Wikipedia. No, we're not going to do that. I'll leave that to the doctors and the therapists. Just plain talk. No fluff and faith. Lots of faith. Faith in a God that wants you to live your best life now and wants you to lean forward and stay forward in your recovery. You know, it's too damn easy for us to go backwards. Honest talk about the highs, no pun intended, the lows, and everything in between. You know, I'd like to offer you something just a little bit different. A plan, a roadmap of sorts, a Christian approach to sobriety with plain talk, with some help from the Recovery Bible, as well as some other well-known resources. You'll be familiar with those, I'm sure. And I believe I'm not alone in this. When you put God in the equation, your sobriety can happen a lot faster. And it will be a lot stronger, too. So here's this new YouTube channel, Aware and Convinced. Of what? Of what it takes to get sober, of course, and stay sober. You've got to be both aware and convinced. Since you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you're curious. Maybe you are aware there's a problem and convinced that you need to make a change, a complete change. It's possible, and it will happen with help from God. For now, just know that God does work miracles. I am one. Of course, you've got to take some responsibility too. You're still responsible for your actions. And you thought it was going to be easy. Well, you know, it can be easy. And I'll have some suggestions that just might get you sober easier than you thought. in an upcoming video. Just know that Jesus Christ wants you to live your best life now. I believe that recovery through God is the only way out. Now, that's just me. It's okay if you disagree with me. Just stick around for a while. This channel is your safe space, your refuge, your life raft, and we're in it together. I'm going to share with you how I quit, how I stay quit, and how God made it happen for me. And if you have a better plan that works for you, let me know. And please don't let the God part of the recovery process take you out. Your addiction will do that for you, no problem. I'll share the event that changed my life coming up here in just a minute. I do want to first recognize a couple of YouTube creators that they really inspired me to take the plunge. So thank you, Kevin Colby. I am over 40. And thank you, Sean Cannell of Think Media. I am over 50. So I'm not a kid anymore, but I still have that internal energy. I don't know, maybe it's the coffee. I don't know. I need to be constantly moving forward in my life and in my sobriety. And it seems that YouTube channel, here we are. That was the next logical step for me. Like I said, I'm not ready to retire. I'm a late bloomer. That's old school for late to the party. I've given this channel a lot of thought, and here's how I look at it. Here it is, bottom line. If I can help one person become aware of their problem and convinced that with God's help, sobriety is possible. No, it's inevitable. It just might save a life. And that's a miracle. Now let's go back to that event from a year ago that rocked my world. That's when I lost my wife, my partner, my best friend, a mom of nearly 30 years, and a veteran. I lost her to an opioid overdose, a relapse. She had many. This one, of course, was her last. Her addiction goes back several years and many rehabs. Hers was a constant battle with physical pain and some other issues related to her military service. Her loss was the hardest thing I've ever gone through. It shattered me. It was one of those events that, we never think will happen to us. It's always somebody else. But even in that pain, that reality, the unanswered questions, the whys, here's the bottom line again. In my pain, in my desperation for answers from God, I didn't pick up a drink or a drug. And that, my friend, is nothing short of a miracle. God was still in charge. God was with me throughout my pain, and I'm still sober today, a year later. Of course, her passing did affect my life. It's changed my life forever. And the YouTube channel is one of the results. We had talked about having a channel in the past, but like a lot of things in life, it just never came to be. Well, now it has happened. Now is the time. You could say that God decided a new path for me. He put me here. I've created this channel in her memory and for you, because you're still alive. And as they say, if you want to keep your sobriety, then you've got to give it away. So here I am. I'm giving it away. And with God's help, you'll get it. Whether you're just thinking about getting sober, struggling, or just stalled out in your sobriety, I hope this channel will give you a little boost, a little faith, a spark, a push, a kick in the pants maybe, even a laugh or two. I believe we can do this together, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, even one video at a time. Whatever it takes, getting sober and staying sober is a process. It's work. And with God's help, it will happen. No doubt. Being sober will change your life forever, and you'll most likely live a longer and happier life too. So what's next? Well, what's the plan? Well, I'm going to pass on some of what I've learned over the years, and in my next video, I'm going to tell you a love story. That's right, a love story with my drug of choice, alcohol. Now, why should you care? Well, I mean, it didn't happen to you. Well, here's why you should care. Because if only one tiny part of my story clicks with you, if you can take away a tiny seed of truth, then maybe, just maybe, it will grow and help you avoid some of the pain that's out there just waiting for you. And believe me, it is out there waiting for you. So here we are. Sobriety, with God's help. That's what it's all about. If you'd like to walk with us, please hit the like and subscribe buttons because it'll help me create more videos for you, for us. And if you have any questions or thoughts, please put them in the comments. I will get back to you, I promise. Thanks for being here. My first video. God bless you, and God bless our veterans. And remember, somebody out there loves you. We'll see you next time.